Unveiling the Untouched, a journey into the history of Australia. Australia, a place of ancient cultures, diverse wildlife, and stunning landscapes. Millennia passed before the first European settlers arrived, but the history of this incredible land extends much further back. Long before the arrival of Europeans, Australia was home to indigenous tribes. These ancient cultures, dating back at least 65,000 years, were the keepers of the land, living harmoniously with the diverse ecosystem that surrounded them. The indigenous people of Australia were not one singular group, but a collection of hundreds of nations, each with their unique languages, traditions, and connection to the land. Despite the differences, each tribe shared a common reverence for the land they called home. Our story transitions to the late 18th century, the age of exploration. European sails dotted the horizon, their occupants hungry for new lands. In 1770, Lieutenant James Cook, a British explorer, claimed the eastern coastline of Australia for the British Crown. Following Cook's discovery, the first fleet arrived in 1788, marking the beginning of British colonization. Australia, originally used as a penal colony, was about to undergo a transformation that would forever change its landscape and the lives of its indigenous people. Despite the harsh conditions, European settlers persevered. By transforming the land to suit their needs, they established thriving communities. However, this progress came at a steep price. The indigenous tribes were forced to face disease, discrimination, and displacement. As Australia transitioned into the 19th century, it witnessed significant changes. The discovery of gold in the 1850s resulted in a gold rush that attracted people from all corners of the globe, fueling economic growth and diversification. Moving into the early 20th century, Australia took its first steps towards nationhood. In 1901, 6 colonies united to form the Commonwealth of Australia, a significant milestone in the country's history. Over the years, Australia contributed significantly to both world wars, defining its international identity. The sacrifices made by Australians during these conflicts further united the nation, forging a strong sense of national pride. Post-war Australia experienced an influx of immigrants, leading to a multicultural society. This diversification greatly enriched the country's culture, adding new layers of complexity and intrigue to its evolving identity. In response to past injustices, recent decades have witnessed a push for indigenous rights and recognition. This movement, while still ongoing, has made significant strides, fostering a deeper understanding and respect for Australia's indigenous heritage. Climate change now presents a new challenge for Australia. As the world grapples with this global crisis, Australia's unique flora and fauna are under threat, highlighting the importance of sustainable practices. The history of Australia is a rich tapestry, woven from the threads of ancient indigenous heritage, European colonization, and multicultural diversity. It is a story of resilience, prosperity, and continuous adaptation to change. As we delve into Australia's past, we find lessons for the present and hope for the future. This journey through history reminds us of the power of unity, the importance of cultural preservation, and the need for sustainable development. Thus concludes our journey into the history of Australia, a land that thrives on diversity, resilience, and a profound respect for the environment. We invite you to join us on our next adventure as we continue to explore the fascinating stories of our world.